We have discussed the Newton's second law. Now we are discussing the Newton's third law. In the previous lecture, we have discussed all the two laws. First law, Newton's first law, and after that, we are discussing the Newton's second law. What is the Newton's first law? If any object is being on rest, it always be in rest. If it is motion, then always be in motion. If any external force is not applied on the object. What is the Newton's second law? Newton's second law states that the rate of change of momentum gives the value of net external force applied on the object. Now we are discussing the third Newton's law. What is the Newton's third law? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This is called action-reaction pair forces. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction acting on the object. This is called action-reaction law or action-reaction pair forces. How we can understand this law? If this is my surface, and this is a block which is kept on the surface. This is surface, this is block, and this block is placed on the surface. The block having a mass of m, because of the mass, this mass compress the surfaces. This mass compress the surfaces downward with the force of total weight. This is the force or weight, we can say this is the force, this is the weight, total weight. If the object have the mass m, the weight of the object is acting downward, and the value of the load is mg, and because this block compress the surface and the surface is in active condition and give a reaction force on the block in this direction, and this is known as normal force or contact force. This force acting perpendicular to the contacting surface. This is contact surface. This is contact surface, and this force and this force and this force are equal in magnitude. Because this block is in equilibrium condition, it means this force and this force, the magnitude of those of the forces will be same. Here normal reaction is equal to mg. It means this normal reaction and this mg is equal. It means both the magnitude of the force will be equal and the direction of the force is opposite sense. Direction, because here direction of normal reaction is vertically upward and the direction of mg is vertically downward. Here this is vertically upward and this is vertically downward. It means the direction of the force is opposite sense. And because if this type of force is acting on an object, this is called action-reaction pair forces, and this is valid the Newton's third law here because normal reaction is acting vertically upward and weight is acting vertically downward, and both of the forces having the same magnitude but in opposite sense. This follows the Newton's third law. Now we are discussing this Newton's third law is also called a action-reaction pair law. This is also called action-reaction pair forces or pair law. This is also called action-reaction pair law. This is very important. This is always acting on any object. If any object is being on rest condition, the normal reaction and mg is vertically upward. This is the contact force. Actually, this is the contact force because surface and the block is in contact in this particular region, and because of this contact forces, this block compresses the surfaces and surface is giving a force vertically upward. This is called normal force. And this normal force balances the weight of the block, and this block is in equilibrium condition. This block is in equilibrium condition. This is the Newton's third law. we had discussed various laws, Newton's first law, Newton's second law, and Newton's third law. Newton's first law, simply we have to remember Newton's first law. Newton's first law states that if any object is being on rest, this always be in rest. If is it in motion, then always be in motion. This is the Newton's first law. Newton's first law is also called the inertia law, and it is also called the Galileo law. Newton's second law is states that for every action, Newton's second law states that the rate of change of momentum gives the value of net external force applied on the object. What is the formula? Rate of change of momentum dp over dt is equal to F external, and after that we have proved force vector is equal to mass into acceleration vector. This is the formula for the calculating the value of force. This is the Newton's second law. This is the Newton's second law. Second law of Newton. Second law. And after that we are discussing second law of Newton. And after that we are discussing the Newton's third law. Newton's third law simply states that for every action there is equal and opposite reaction acting on the object. This is also called action-reaction forces. For the recognition of the Newton's third law, first we have remembered the magnitude of the force will be equal and the direction of the both forces will be opposite sides. Then we recognize that here Newton's third law is valid for it.